Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. I am continuing my story playthrough of Creeper World 3. In the last video, I was able to destroy the warp inhibitor on Vapin. We also found out that the Loki appeared to have built the device that was on the planet, which is odd since it seemed to be opposed to, like, it seemed to be manipulative of the creeper, but in a way that's beneficial to us. All right, so archive transmissions. Abraxis. This system looks nearly empty. It almost looks like a place forgotten by time. Leah. This system once hosted many planets and was a center of commerce, entertainment, and industry, but over time it all faded. With each passing civilization, fewer and fewer worlds were recolonized. Eventually, most of the worlds were destroyed or deorbited. Now, only one world remains. I see this world as inhibiting further warp travel, though the readings are strange. What lies beyond this system? It's a wormhole to the prospector zone. I lost track of this wormhole many eons ago. I see it parked itself outside this little system. The prospector zone? This zone was a region of space known to later civilizations as a place of great riches and unknowns. The wormhole leading to it was discovered in the early Common Eras, and different civilizations would use the worlds in various ways. Some civilizations would place their most valuable weapons there, and others would go there to retrieve those same weapons. I'll engage operations at Krig and take out whatever is inhibiting further warp travel. There is also a shield key on Krig, so collect that. I'll do that. Perhaps we can return later and explore the region of space on the other end of that wormhole. For now, I sense our mission lies elsewhere. So, this is the opening into another game mode, basically, is what they were getting at. Alright, Leah. Oh no. Abraxis. I'm not even going to ask. Just let me have it. There is a corrupted Tychon space weapon here. It was another experimental system that I thought the Tychon never actually deployed, but obviously did. We've faced their tech before. This can't be any worse. You may be right. The station appears to be malfunctioning and operating in a much diminished capacity. Its targeting sensors are destroyed as well, so whatever it fires, it will be firing randomly into space. Is that Tychon space station also acting as a warp inhibitor? Scanning. Yes, oddly so. That is very strange, since warp inhibitors were developed after the Tychon Empire. Someone must have added the inhibitor to the station after it was built and corrupted. Perhaps someone wanted to protect access to the wormhole beyond this system? No matter, we're taking it out. Any assault advice? None. It isn't clear how you will assault that heavily defended world fragment or reach the station. Great. I love a challenge. Okay, so pause it. We are looking at a lot of spore towers, 2 emitters, a shield key for something. I don't know what there would be a shield key for. And then it appears that stuff... How am I supposed to destroy that? Well, I guess if I can get a... what do you call it? I'm not sure. My brain's not working. Anyway, so if I can get a relay there, it might be able to power a destructive thing there. This is going to be intriguing. Alright, so we can start up here. Actually, hold on just a second. Okay, so I have beat this level already. Unfortunately, I looked over and the recording wasn't running. I felt rather silly for that, but such is life sometimes. So I am continuing again. Alright, so I can let things run while I build these. So a few things. One, you can see that out in space, that thing is spitting anti-creeper, or spitting creeper at stuff. That creeper can overflow. I had not thought that creeper in space would go onto landmass, but as it turns out, it will. So I need to be ready to defend against that happening. I had not realized that before, and so the first time I played through, not the time I beat it, the first time I played through, I lost a number of cannons as well as a number of collectors because I hadn't been aware that I needed to be defending against overflow. I thought it was going to run up against the edge and just not do anything. I was terribly wrong, and I found that out the hard way. Alright, however, once I do have them in, the other things I need to worry about are the spores, which there's only one spore per, so it's not going to be terrible spore density, but also the runners. So I'm going to need snipers for the spores, and I'm going to need beamers for the other things. Now, one thing that I do want is I need an energy infrastructure as well. I need more than just what I can get from collectors. I need to be able to deal with, I'm gonna need, what are these? Reactors as well. And then down here, I want a couple mortars to shoot. Alright, so that one's not going to be able to reach right now. And then the other thing I'm going to need is a forge so that I can increase the range of stuff. Alright, so all of that building, hopefully I can handle it. And it does appear that I can, so I'm going to put in another couple reactors to increase my energy. And then when those reactors are in, I will build the other things that I need that I've forgotten the names of. I'll build the beamers. Okay, so weapons-wise, let's add 2 snipers here. We'll kick this guy up a bit, and then that guy can stay where he is, and I think that'll be okay. This guy needs to come down here, and then I need a sniper there and there. And then drop this. Nope, I don't want to drop that cannon. I want to add another cannon there. Okay, so that will handle this. So now I don't really have to worry about ingress from runners. I think the stuff that I have set up, once those snipers are done, will be plenty. What I do have to worry about, though, is beamers. And now I'm down to a little bit over a minute, 2 minutes, to be able to get those up. So I do have a deficit, or I'm no longer at a deficit, so I can start building the beamers. They'll probably keep me in a deficit the way I'm building them, since I'm not really waiting, but for now that should be fine. And while I'm at it, I'm just gonna drop in a reactor, because I like always having, of course I say I like always having reactors building, and I didn't have any reactors building. So this is not a, it's a pseudo-story mission. It's neat that they kind of played in the characters into establishing this. What it is it's a means of introducing another way of playing the game. It's an entryway into another game mode, basically. You do Digitalis. Because, yeah, it'll just go into an area that isn't actually... Come on. Alright, good. I can get another energy upgrade here now. That'll be helpful because I did overtax myself, which is a bad thing to do when you're trying to prep beamers for the sake of... Let's see here. How many do I need before I start going down? That's 16. That's still 16-ish. That's 15. Wow, currently I can get quite a few of these going with the... There we go. Now I'm actually losing fairly steadily. Good. Okay, the other thing I want, though, is I'm going to... Build speed is definitely good. Packet speed as well. The other thing I'm going to want is weapons, bombers, and if I get... So I'm gonna build 4 bombers, which is going to probably put me at a deficit, I'm guessing. Hold on a moment. Okay, so let's see. Alright, I'm still not doing terribly, so I'm gonna add some more reactors just so that I can keep this energy up. I built those, and I haven't even put in ore mines yet, so that was a mistake on my part. Okay, these are doing their jobs. I'm gonna get fire range so that I can get additional mortars in place here that I'll still be able to hit. Because this is my first launching point. I need to clear this to get the shield key. But once I have the shield key, I need to come down here to destroy this, because that'll give me a connection. If I build a relay here, I can connect all the way across here, and then that'll give me consistent energy. The other thing I need is a few Berthas. So let's see. We'll take one. Alright, 2, so that's 13, 2. That's now 3. Okay, 4. I can build Berthas without really being an issue, because the Berthas will help me get this under control to some extent. Building until such time as it looks like I am... There we go. Now I'm hitting it. Alright, so auto target launch if target set. These guys are going to drop over here. I can get a relay. Actually, speaking of relays, let's get relays running stuff to the front lines so supplies are better established. Okay, anyway, I can get a relay down here. So if these guys keep it lower and then these guys come in and get it bombed, then I can get a relay down there. I think I need a couple cannons to hold it while the relays are hanging on to it, so just because they can put down quite a bit of anti-creep down here, but still need more than just anti-creep. Alright. I guess, well, these guys are still potentially functioning. Alright, so let's put you here, you here, you here, and then that'll create a line of defense against that. Alright. So the anti-creep is going in. I've already got that built. I'm gonna add some more reactors while I'm looking at it. Oh, that was... Huh, that did more than I was expecting it to. That's fine. We'll see how this goes. Okay. So let's grab you 3. Drop you down here. And get the relay in there. And we have these 3 surround the relay so that they can keep it alive as much as possible. And then once they're landed and it's alive, I can drop the nullifier in to destroy that, and then that'll let me put more stuff in. Alright. Good. That's fire rate, build speed. Okay. Alright, so I'm slightly at a deficit of anti-creep, which isn't a great place to be. These guys can now come over here, and for over there, I am going to need guppies to supply energy down below there. So I'm going to build 3 guppies. Apparently I'm going to build 4 guppies, but they can carry energy down there so that that will function. Alright. Weapons. I need a couple beamers here just to keep this section alive. I'm going to add in collectors to be able to hang on to this. I need to decide, though, what I'm going to use that that spot for. Actually, I could have potentially used it as a... Okay. So that destroys that. Alright, guppies are up. Let's get... These mortars are no longer necessary. I guess I can put... So I don't need a beamer there. That would not be useful. I'll figure it out. Okay. I don't know. Reactor might be my best bet at this point. We'll just get hyper energy, basically. Okay, so these are on their way in. Once that fires, which should happen any time now, I'm going to drop these guys in. I'm going to drop these guys in too. Move that up. Move that forward, because that'll let me put in a guppy. Move the guppy down. so now I've got anti-creep coming in. Can I get the nullifier? No. Okay, so I need to get things moved to an extent where I can get this nullifier in place. There we go. Alright, so with a nullifier there, now I need another guppy down here to cover them. Okay, and let's put you down there as well. So we'll just layer them in guppies. Oh, that's going to be bad. Well, maybe not too bad. Okay, they survived it. Good. Okay, and that does mean, though, that I do need beamers as well to help structure that. Okay, because as soon as that's done, I can build a relay there. And then I can start moving. Okay, good. Now, let's cancel. Let's just go double click all of you now auto target. Because now it's more important to get stuff. Alright, grab another relay, put it there. Okay. Guppies are going to be useful, but they're not strictly speaking necessary anymore. In fact, all I really need to do now is get moved across. Okay. Okay, now that that's done, we'll drop the nullifier here. And unfortunately, killing this does not count as killing a warp inhibitor, in that it does not kill all the other stuff. Okay, so now let's send these guys after this section so that they can do that. Alright, I need to keep moving forward, which means dropping relays in place. If I'm going to end up not destroying that until I actually get this done. We'll see. Okay. I've got more forge points, so we'll go with additional fire rate, just because it is useful. Okay, so that's that one. Drop a collector there. And now let's throw a sniper up there, because that will actually control quite a bit. And then I can put something else up after the sniper's done. But that'll allow this to run and charge and stuff, which will be very useful. Another nullifier right next to that, which just requires a relay to connect it. Alright, so that'll finish this off real quick in 18 minutes, it's looking like. So that does mean that I did reduce my time. The first time I did it, it was about 24 minutes. So I am for a reduction in time. And thankfully that's going to waste that up there where it can be shot. I don't think this was designed to be all that more difficult. I actually think it was designed to showcase this object in the that had been in the center, that it could be programmed to do stuff that you hadn't seen in the normal game, since part of the game is the ability to script out custom events, custom units, that kind of thing for greater variety. So we will claim victory there, submit the score since it's lower, but not low enough, because 15 minutes, well, that's only 4 minutes over. That's actually an improvement. All right, so that is it for Krig for the second time, and it has been recording, thankfully. So with that, thanks all.
Hello all, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below. You can also subscribe using the channel image in the center of the video. If you are interested in more content in this video series, to the left is a link to the full playlist. Alternatively, when it is available, to the right will be a link to the next video in the series. Thanks all.